controller. Hey, she love when we do it all night and she make it clap when she ride my bike. She cock it up on the private flight for me lace her up like my brand new Nike. Me say me want her all my life. Won't you sing the notes on the cardless mic? Me want her all my life. Me see say you're sexy, me see what probe. Me bend you over in your bra, your shoes, baby. What make you so road? You're pretty in a clothes, but me love when you know that, baby. It's not a get for move me. You're bad like action movie. Just if you beat rough tonight, not smoothly. Me love how you unruly. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Honestly cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller. Controller. Yeah. Like controller. Controller. Yeah. Okay.
What's going on, YouTube? What's happening? One last, I would say like just one last, not last, maybe, well, I might just, this is my last, I guess, comment on, the last, well, promoting cryptocurrencies that end up, well, not even cryptocurrencies, promoting HYIP, high yield investment platforms that fold. And, it's difficult because there's I'm an avid YouTube person where I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of videos, different topics and stuff. And so I recently I stumbled on cryptocurrency and looked it up on the internet, and I'm an enthusiast now. I'm learning a lot about it, and I find it very fascinating, right? But I've also been utilizing YouTube to watch other people who are in cryptocurrency. It's just a fascinating and increasingly large community of good folks who are part of a community that's looking to make money in unison, make money together and to help each other out, which I think is great. But I've also been witnessing and noticing there's sometimes the certain promoters, and when I mean promoters, I'm talking about people who like to market certain companies or cryptocurrency programs and market them in a way because the programs offer affiliate links or affiliate programs, referral programs where other people can register under a promoter's code, and pretty much the promoter will receive commissions and so forth and so on, and i.e. it creates a chain or a pyramid of some sort. Some of these promoters have been successful and have large followings and, are doing it, And again, that's much success to those people who are good in doing different things, and especially, getting the message out there of some of these low-risk companies that are making waves and huge strides in cryptocurrency. Now, it gets tricky when a promoter also feels, I guess, the need or compelled to promote an HYIP program, like MicroHash or Trade.io or BitLake. And those are three examples of companies that have come and gone, meaning they opened up and then they just were shut down, or they shut themselves down and took away all the monies that were invested in the programs, i.e. scams. And it's messed up. But some of these promoters have, promoted decent companies, like good, well established. Well, it's hard with cryptocurrency to talk about well established in this type of space when things are in its infancy. But when you have promoters who promote HYIPs, it's a dangerous game. Cryptocurrency is just so risky. It's a dangerous game when you're a promoter and you're promoting an HYIP. That's why people have to do their due diligence regardless of what promoters are saying. And I'm not trying to crap on the promoters. I'm not saying that. I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just sharing awareness, right? Because when you lose your money, again, you're going to point your fingers at the promoter. And the promoter, by default, ends up being the person who's to blame. If I were to tell you about ABC Crypto, and you put your money in ABC Crypto, a bunch of people put their money in ABC Crypto, and in 10 days or 15 days, 30 days later, a month later, ABC Crypto shuts down, you are going to blame me. I don't care what anyone says. You're going to blame me because, they ran away with your money. It's a bad, horrible feeling, and it's a horrible experience. But me as a promoter, I'm not, for example, I wouldn't be the person if I'm heavily pumping the program. This is what I'm doing on a marketing level, but I'm not the one who's necessarily forcing you to put your money in. That's why people put the disclaimer that they're not financial advisors, to, I guess, ward off any lawsuits and things of that nature, and to put the onus back on the individual, which it should be that way. But these HYIPs are just, man, before you promote these things, some of the promoters, I've seen it. I've seen these things where control finance would be promoted heavily by someone who's been successful in marketing another platform. And of course, people don't do their own due diligence. They're just going off of the word of someone else. They take the chance and put their monies in and see for a good 60 days, oh, okay, control finance, they're doing their thing, oh, I'm getting my payments, this is looking nice, they're growing, etc., etc. Then all of a sudden, the dreaded moment comes when you're getting 404 errors, the site is shut down, you're not getting your payments, and it's doom and gloom. And then, you're just left holding a bag of L's, a bag of losses, and it's terrible. And you gotta look at the promoter again and say, man, I trusted this person. I put my faith and trust in this person, which is not what you should have done in the first place. But human nature is what it is. It is what it is. And that's why it goes back. And not to say that the promoters are bad people. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just putting, you just have to just be aware and be responsible. Be vigilant on where you decide to invest your monies. That's all. Be vigilant about that. Be responsible. Be knowledgeable. Educate yourself on what you're getting into. And know the risks involved. They paint pretty websites. BitLake, Microhash, Crypto Solutions. These come, and now Control Finance. These companies are taking the Bitcoins from people, take the monies from people, and taking off, running with the monies. Not a good thing, not a good feeling. Just become your own knowledgeable, I guess, asset producer, or, become your own well-informed investor, if that's what you want to do. You want to make money. You don't want to lose money. Who wants to get into this thing and lose money? So if you want to make money, make sure you know how your money is making money for you. Not based on someone else's word, but based on information that you've gathered and investigations you've made to make the best educated, well-informed decision to move forward. Take care, God bless, and be careful of these HYIPs because they're going to keep coming up. And these companies that I just mentioned just came up within the last few weeks. Trade.io shut down within the last few weeks. So did Crypto Solutions. So did BitLake. And now, and Microhash. And now, Control Finance. Come on, let's they're not going to slow down. They prey on the weak. They prey on the sensibilities of the weak. They do. They promise you high returns. You know, they promise you all these great things because they know you're going to be emotionally excited. You're going to become charged and you're going to want to spend that bread. And that's when you lose. That's when they got you hook, line, and sinker. And then all of a sudden, one day you want to look at your account